Hi, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ashley Lauren. I'm an exercise physiologist. I'm here today to talk to you about healthy alternatives to candy. So we're in the month of October, and a lot of people have been telling me that they'll buy candy in the intention of giving it out to kids, but then end up eating a ton of it at home. So why is that? Candy is very addictive, especially conventional candy that has high fructose corn syrup. It has artificial colorings, and all these things have been studied to be very highly addictive, as well as cause hyperactivity and different issues in children and possibly in adults as well. So you can do your research on that, but it's all there. So today I wanted to give you some healthy alternatives. My go-to is, and I'm not a big candy person anymore, I've had a lot of cavities growing up, and I just kind of conditioned myself not to eat candy. I've been living my life this way for the past 15 years or so, being a health conscious person, and I haven't always been perfect. I've made mistakes. I have had candy at certain times. I have gone off trail a little bit, but I always come back to what I want for my life, and I want to be healthy, so I always come back to that. So my message to you today is, if you feel like you're making mistakes, just get right back up and make better choices. Just because we fall down, just because we make a bad choice when we eat something bad, or we, do something we shouldn't do, it doesn't define you. It doesn't make you. So keep making those good choices. Every next choice is another opportunity. Okay? So don't give up. So today I have a few dried fruits that I enjoy. You always want to find organic if possible. I went to Trader Joe's today and I found some non-organic, but I'll give you a little tip about that, which you probably already know. There's the Dirty Dozen and there's the Clean 15. So there's fruits and vegetables that are not so bad non-organic, because think about it. If a blueberry is exposed to the atmosphere, they're going to spray it with chemicals, right? And all the pesticides are going to get directly on that fruit or vegetable or whatever. But if it has a thick skin, if it's like a pineapple or a mango or something where it can't penetrate, and it has that skin for a reason, so that bugs and insects cannot get inside the fruit, and it can flourish and it can grow. So those things are okay, not organic. Pineapple, mango, if you look it up, there's a Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. Okay, you're gonna look those up. Organic is always better, because truth be told, the soil's probably a little bit better in organic, and also just, any pesticides that they may put that may not penetrate the fruit itself, they still may be there. So, do the best that you can with what is presented to you. And I'll go off a little bit. So like if you're on a road trip and you only have, one place to stop at, doesn't really mean that you have to go totally off course and eat McDonald's or something. You can try to find a Publix or a grocery store off, your main road, and get something fresh, get some fruit, get a green juice. A lot of grocery stores have these options now. So there's really no excuse, guys. Okay? You just have to make the choice to be healthy, and you're going to feel so much better when you do, and as you do. Okay? All right. So you've seen these. I've showed you these before. Goji berries. I love these. Great dried fruit. And I buy these organic. Also mulberries. Dried mulberries are so good. I don't always buy these. I know Publix has them now, but I buy these organic as well. And let me just say, I don't recommend that you replace fresh fruit with dried fruit. I'm not saying this is better than dried fruit or a substitute by any means. This is merely a substitute to conventional candies. You know the brands. They have high fructose corn syrup, as I mentioned, all these different additives. So if you're a candy person and you like binge watching your favorite show, or you just like eating candy when you go to the movies, pick up some dried fruit. That's all I'm trying to say here, okay? Here we have the dried pineapple. This one is really sweet and delicious. Another thing, guys, make sure that the dried fruit does not have sulfites added. Sometimes they add sulfites to retain the color or to add color and make it look more appealing. You want to just have that that fruit. So this says dried pineapple. I don't know if you can see that, okay? And that's all. That's all it is, and that's all we're looking for, right? We want the real stuff. And I did open these because I just got back from the store, and I had a little snack on the way home, okay? So I got these bananas. I don't always buy these because they have a lot of sugar. The Cavendish bananas, if you ever find those, they're really good. Or apple bananas. There's a really nice farmers market in South Florida. If you're in this area, it's called Glacier Farms, and they have a lot of organic dried fruit. I highly recommend them. And one more, we have the dried mango. So good, delicious. And you know, it doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it because it is dried. You can buy a dehydrator and dry your own fruits. I've experimented with this and I'm just not very good with it. So I don't eat this often enough to make it, and I buy a package. But if you do get one of those dehydrators, you can make fruit roll-ups. There's simple recipes that you can make for your kids. It just takes a little bit of effort, okay? All right, so moving on, an alternative to ice cream, and I do sometimes purchase ice cream. I like a brand called Nadamu, and I pretty much only buy their stuff. It's made with agave. The vanilla is really good. It is coconut milk based, so it's it has fat, but you just don't eat a lot of it, just have a little, and it's a once in a while thing, right? So instead of ice cream, you can make an acai bowl. I have here some bananas, and I have some acai packets. These are pretty affordable, and these I got at Trader Joe's, and I love Whole Foods. I like Trader Joe's too, but these are organic, okay? So organic, and you'll see some that have like added sweeteners and things like that. Again, with the dried fruit, no added sugar, just the fruit. It's good enough on its own, trust me. This has no added sugar, so it is just organic acai puree and citric acid, okay? Citric acid, you know, lemon juice or whatever. Okay, so you can mix that, make it creamy with the banana. I add some blueberries. I got these today. Look at all those blueberries, so many antioxidants. I'm so excited. And then you can add a little bit of spinach. You don't want to add too much spinach because it's going to make it green, okay? So you just need a little handful, depending on, you know, how much you make. One packet, maybe a banana or half a banana, a handful of blueberries. You can add almond milk or oat milk. I'm not going to get into my thoughts on store-bought milk right now. You can easily make oat milk at home by blending oats and water. Or you can just put oats in your smoothie with the water, or you can put water and hemp seeds in the acai bowl or in your smoothies. And it'll make it creamy naturally. So you don't need those store-bought milks, okay? Although we're transitioning from dairy, if that's one of your goals, you know, it's all about, you know, the steps, you know, and the goal should be to, you know, live a cleaner, more, I don't know, eco-friendly, sustainable, all these words that we hear, but we just basically want the pure food. We want, the real deal. Like whatever's just the realest, real. That's what we want to have, okay? No added nothing, okay? No added sugar, no added sulfites, no added high fructose corn syrup. Like, I'm so done with this. Just give me regular food, real food. And that's it. Okay. The other thing I'll mention today is something that I do every single morning. I always have organic, or sometimes I buy non-organic, whatever's available, lemons, and I have lemon water in the morning. So you want to drink this. I heard from someone recently that right when you cut it, you put it into your water. I have like a little lemon squeezer, and you drink it right away. Okay, and first thing in the morning, and all that vitamin C is going to go right to your cells and invigorate your liver and detoxify it. Okay. So lemons, you can do limes as well, but basically vitamin C, citrus, and this is organic. But I don't always buy organic, okay, because this has the thick skin, right? And again, that's not like an insurance for not getting pesticides. It's just that you're not getting it as much, and it's not directly inside of the fruit necessarily, okay? We can just do the best that we can do, right? Don't make it crazy, all right? And what else do I have for you here? Okay. So the other thing I want to talk about is healthy oral health, good oral health, all right? So I've tried so many toothpastes. I've tried charcoal toothpaste. I've tried, you know, any like Ayurvedic, which tastes so good, Ayurvedic toothpaste. And I've always struggled with cavities. You know, I eat a lot of fruit. I drink coconut water. And, you know, while I feel good living my life this way, you know, I want to have healthy teeth too. Okay, so I've had braces, I've had my teeth whitened, you know, a long time ago, maybe 15 or 16 years ago. And so I started using this toothpaste, and it's not a paid advertisement. The Tom's toothpaste, and they got bought out recently, I think by Procter and Gamble or something. I'm not really into that kind of, you know, whatever. But that one works well for me, and is every time I go back to the dentist now, I have no new cavities, so thank God. But I do use fluoride. A lot of people talk about fluoride and how it's so bad for you, and I'm telling you, I've used non-fluoride toothpaste for so many years, and I struggled with cavities. So I try not to swallow this. I just brush my teeth with it, and you know, it seems to work for me. So it's just the Tom's fluoride toothpaste, and yeah. So make sure you're brushing your teeth after you're having these dried fruits, fruit, really just, you know, food in general. I always, you know, every job I work at, there's always people that are going to the bathroom brushing their teeth, and I always admire them, but I always feel so uncomfortable brushing my teeth at work. But then I'm like, it's my teeth, you know, it's worth it. So I started buying this gum. It's called Pure, P-U-R, and I have it in my purse somewhere, but they're like in little satchels, and you'll find them in Whole Foods. You can also order them on Amazon, and it has xylitol in it, and xylitol is supposed to be good for your teeth. It tends to work for me, so it helps get the particles of food out of my mouth after I eat lunch at work, and then when I'm home, I just try to brush my teeth. So make sure you have good oral health, guys. You know, it'll really, you know, benefit you in the future. Okay, so make sure you stay on top of that. Flossing, all that kind of stuff. Flossing is, you know, not the most attractive thing to do, but hey, it does the job. All right, and the floss I recommend, and I don't have it here, is the Young Living floss. Okay, it has like essential oils in it, and it really helped with the sensitivity of my gums. So since I've been using that, I haven't had a lot of gum sensitivity. So yeah, the Young Living tooth floss, and then Tom's toothpaste, and then my teeth are happy and clean, and my dentist is happy with me. All right, and the world's a better place. Anyway, all right, so today we talked about candy and how addictive it can be, and it's not just you. All right, so don't feel bad about that. You just gotta think of it as poison. This candy is poison. Okay, it may bring back fond memories from when you were a kid or something. You know, when I was a kid, we used to do like church events called Hallelujah Nights, and it was really fun. And we got a ton of candy, and I'd come home, and we'd dump that candy on the floor, and I'd eat all the chocolate. You know, the Whoppers were my favorite. I used to love Three Musketeers, all these little, it feels like you're eating less because it's a little tiny bite, and it's so deceptive because then you'll end up eating so many of them, right? As a kid, we're able to get away with these behaviors somewhat, but as we get older, you know, it's really not worth it, guys. It's really not worth it. You know, it's messing with your hormones. It's causing so much imbalance in the body. It's crazy, okay? Last thing I'll leave you with, I want you to think about how your body looks on the inside. If you can just close your eyes and imagine, okay? I don't want you to be hard on yourself, but I want you to imagine realistically. We think physically, you know, we have certain things we want to work on or whatever, but internally, how's your heart looking? How's your liver looking? Depending on how we're treating ourselves, right? All right, now I want you to imagine a beautiful garden inside of your body. Not literally, obviously, but I'm talking about living life, just flourishing life coming up from inside of you, okay? And we want to treat our bodies in a way that's going to make that change, okay? Not everything I say comes out right all the time, but I hope you hear my heart on this, okay? So we want to get healthier. We want to feel better. We want to be able to, you know, speak from our heart and you know, be truthful and be honest with ourselves and others. And, you know, this is something that's foundational to that. It's not something that we should ignore, okay? Thanks so much for watching. I hope I wasn't talking too fast. I just didn't want to make this video too long, and I wanted to get this information to you. I'll see you in some upcoming videos. I plan on doing a kombucha review tasting some different kombuchas, looking at, the contents of them. I like kombucha. I don't know if you do. And also maybe some organic wine. I'll show you guys, and more to come. So go ahead and if you like, subscribe, and share with others, and I will see you soon. Catch you later. Thanks. Bye.